Welcome to Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. This enchanting country, nestled in the heart of East Africa, is a place where nature's beauty knows no bounds. From the moment you arrive, you're greeted by a landscape that seems to stretch endlessly, painted in every shade of green imaginable. Picture rolling green hills that undulate like waves, ancient rainforests alive with the calls of monkeys swinging through the treetops and the vibrant songs of exotic birds echoing through the canopy. The air is thick with the scent of earth and blooming flowers, and everywhere you look, life flourishes in abundance. Here, misty mountains rise above serene, glassy lakes, their peaks often shrouded in a mysterious morning fog. These highlands create a sanctuary for one of the world's rarest and most awe-inspiring creatures, the mountain gorilla. The interplay of water, mist, and forest creates a landscape that feels almost otherworldly, inviting you to explore its secrets. Uganda is one of only 3 countries on Earth where you can encounter these majestic primates in their natural habitat. Watching a gorilla family interact, seeing the gentle touch of a mother, the playful antics of a youngster, or the watchful gaze of a silverback is a privilege that few will ever forget. To witness them is to connect deeply with nature, a privilege few experience. The encounter is humbling, a reminder of our shared ancestry and the delicate balance that sustains life in these forests. Visitors often describe the experience as life-changing, a moment of pure connection with the wild. The journey leads you into the legendary Bwindi impenetrable forest, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This ancient rainforest, dense and mysterious, is a living fortress for these gentle giants. Its tangled vines and towering trees have stood for millennia, sheltering countless species and preserving a world untouched by time. Every step into this dense, magical forest brings you closer to the heart of the wild. The trek is an adventure in itself, navigating narrow trails, listening to the symphony of insects and birds and feeling the pulse of the jungle all around you. Each moment heightens your anticipation for what lies ahead. Local guides, passionate protectors of the gorillas, share stories that build anticipation for the adventure ahead. Their deep knowledge of the forest and its inhabitants brings the journey to life, and their dedication to conservation inspires all who walk beside them. By coming here, you join a story of hope and conservation for these incredible animals. Your visit supports vital efforts to protect the gorillas and their habitat, ensuring that future generations can also marvel at Uganda's verdant wonders and the gentle giants who call it home. Dawn breaks over the ancient mountains, painting the sky in hues of gold and pink as your trek begins. The air is crisp, filled with anticipation and the promise of adventure. You take your first steps into the unknown, heart pounding with excitement as the world slowly awakens around you. After a thorough briefing from expert rangers, your small group sets off, boots crunching softly on the damp earth. You follow trails carved by elephants, sometimes forging new paths through tangled vines and thick undergrowth. The forest feels alive, every step drawing you deeper into its green embrace. The rangers pause often, pointing out rare orchids clinging to ancient trees, or the delicate imprint of a leopard's paw in the mud. They share stories of the forest, turning the trek into a living lesson in natural history, and you begin to see the jungle not just as a backdrop, but as a vibrant, interconnected world. The forest awakens your senses. Humid air clings to your skin, earthy scents rise from the ground, and the symphony of the jungle surrounds you. Birds call overhead, insects buzz in the undergrowth, and somewhere in the distance, a monkey whoops, hidden from view. The trek is challenging, with steep muddy trails and tangled roots underfoot. Sweat beads on your brow and your legs ache, but every step brings you closer to something extraordinary. Something few people on Earth will ever witness. Trackers move ahead, scanning for signs. Fresh nests woven from branches, half-eaten plants and broken stems. Each clue is a whisper from the forest guiding you onward. You kneel to examine the deep knuckle prints pressed into the earth, evidence that giants have passed this way not long before. Tension builds with every radio update from the rangers. The group pauses, holding its breath, listening for the faintest sound. Suddenly, the ranger signals for silence, and your heart skips a beat. Through a curtain of leaves you catch a fleeting glimpse. A flash of black fur, the unmistakable shape of a mountain gorilla, moving quietly through the shadows. In an instant, fatigue vanishes, replaced by awe and a surge of adrenaline. The moment you've dreamed of is finally here. The rangers quietly remind you to move slowly, to keep your voices low, and to savor every second. You feel the weight of the moment, knowing you are in the presence of something truly wild and rare. The real magic is about to begin. As you edge closer, anticipation builds, and you realize this journey will stay with you forever. A memory etched into your soul, a story you'll tell for the rest of your life. Your first glimpse of a wild mountain gorilla is unforgettable. The anticipation builds as you trek through tangled vines and thick undergrowth, your heart pounding with every step. Suddenly, the forest quiets, and there, in a shaft of golden light, you see them, majestic, powerful, and impossibly close. It's a moment that feels suspended in time, as if the world itself is holding its breath. A silverback sits in quiet authority, his powerful presence both humbling and peaceful. He surveys his domain with a calm confidence, every movement deliberate and assured. The sheer size and strength of this gentle giant is awe-inspiring, yet his demeanor radiates tranquility. You sense the respect he commands, not just from his family, but from the entire forest. His intelligent eyes meet yours, assessing you with calm curiosity. In that gaze, you recognize a spark of understanding, a bridge between two worlds. It's as if he's inviting you to witness his life, to see the forest through his eyes. The connection is immediate and profound, leaving you both exhilarated and deeply moved. Nearby, mothers care for infants, juveniles play, and the family's gentle bonds unfold before you. The air is filled with soft grunts and playful squeals, a language of affection and trust. You witness the tenderness of a mother's embrace, the curiosity of a young gorilla exploring its world, and the laughter that echoes through the trees as siblings chase each other in the undergrowth. The 1-hour visit feels timeless, every moment precious. You find yourself wishing it could last forever, savoring each second as you become part of this ancient rhythm of life. The misty forest, the gentle giants, and the sense of wonder all blend together, creating memories that will stay with you long after you leave. Watching the gorillas' playful antics and tender interactions reveals their deep emotional lives. You see joy, affection, and even mischief in their eyes. Their social bonds are strong, their gestures familiar, reminding you of our own families and friendships. It's a powerful reminder of how closely connected we are to these remarkable creatures. As your time ends, gratitude washes over you. You feel honored to have shared this space, even briefly, with such extraordinary beings. The experience leaves you changed, filled with a sense of responsibility and hope. You arrived as a tourist, but leave as an ambassador for their protection. The forest's whispers linger in your mind, urging you to share their story and support their survival. The rangers signal it's time to go, and the silverback's final glance is a silent farewell. It's a look that stays with you, a gentle reminder of the fragile beauty you've witnessed. The connection lingers, inspiring a renewed commitment to these magnificent giants. As you walk away, you carry their story in your heart, forever changed by a moment frozen in time. Mountain gorillas are true gentle giants, peaceful, shy, and overwhelmingly calm. Despite their strength, aggression is rare. Their lives revolve around foraging and family. Their communication is subtle grunts, rumbles, and the famous chest beat, which signals excitement or unity, not just aggression. Observing their interactions offers a window into their complex social world. The silverback leads with patience and protection, guiding the group with quiet authority. Even the youngest gorillas are treated with tolerance and care. Visitors are taught to show respect, crouching, avoiding eye contact, and making soft sounds to reassure the gorillas. This respectful exchange allows a rare, peaceful coexistence. In every sense, they are gentle giants deserving our protection. The gorilla family or troop is the heart of their world. Led by a dominant silverback, these close-knit groups share powerful, lifelong bonds. The silverback's devotion keeps the family safe from predators and rivals. Daily life is a blend of foraging, resting, and socializing. Grooming and play strengthen their connections. Mothers nurture their young for years, teaching vital survival skills. Playful juveniles learn social rules and forge friendships that last into adulthood. Even the silverback sometimes joins in their games. Each evening, gorillas build fresh nests, a ritual of intelligence and care. The troop's unity and affection echo the best of family life. Observing them reveals the profound sense of community that defines their existence. Gorilla trekking is a model of responsible tourism, putting the gorilla's well-being first. Visitor numbers are strictly limited, and strict rules protect the animals from disease and stress. Permit fees directly fund conservation, supporting rangers, veterinarians, and anti-poaching efforts. Local communities benefit too, with revenue funding schools, clinics, and sustainable jobs. By staying in local lodges and buying local crafts, you help create a positive cycle of protection and prosperity. Visitors must follow strict guidelines, keeping distance, staying quiet, and never trekking when sick. Responsible travelers become part of a global effort to preserve these gentle giants. Your presence is an investment in their future. The mountain gorilla's survival is a conservation success, but the story is ongoing. Decades ago, they were nearly extinct, saved by the relentless work of rangers, governments, and conservationists. Rangers risk their lives daily, removing snares and confronting poachers to protect the gorillas. Conservation goes beyond patrols. Research, habitat restoration, and community education are all vital. International cooperation among Uganda, Rwanda, and the DRC has been crucial for their recovery. This united effort shows what's possible when people and nations work together. The slow but steady rise in gorilla numbers is proof that hope and action can make a difference. Their story is a beacon for global conservation. Despite progress, mountain gorillas remain critically endangered. Habitat loss, disease, and climate change threaten their fragile future. Protecting gorillas means safeguarding entire ecosystems. Their forests are vital for biodiversity, climate, and fresh water. Gorillas are an umbrella species. Saving them protects countless other plants and animals. Conservation is a shared responsibility. Our choices matter. Continued commitment, community support, and responsible travel are essential. The progress so far proves that conservation works. We owe it to future generations to ensure these gentle giants endure. Their survival is a measure of our planet's health. The magic of Uganda's forests stays with you long after you leave. Encountering a mountain gorilla family is a profound, soul-stirring experience. It's a call to adventure, and a call to action. By visiting responsibly, you become a guardian of the forest and a voice for conservation. Support organizations, spread awareness, and make choices that protect our planet. Every action, big or small, helps secure a future for these incredible animals. The gentle giants of Uganda are a living symbol of wild Africa, a gift we must cherish. Heed the call, embark on the journey, and let the spirit of the forest inspire you. Their future, and a part of our own humanity, depends on it.